From the Tri-State Sports Leader, this is WGEM Sports Extra.
All right, so hear me out. The best event in high school basketball next week in the entire country will be right here in Quincy, Illinois. Steve Luden previews the Quincy Shootout.
I have seen almost all the games that have been played here the past 5 years in the shootout here at Blue Devil Gymnasium. There's games at Q&D on Friday, there's games here on Friday, there's games here all day Saturday. The talent that comes in for this shootout is just remarkable.
I'm finding that this is maybe the most anticipated sporting event for our community every year. It used to be the Gus Macker, and that's kind of fallen away, or it was the go-kart races, whatever it was. This has kind of taken that place of for true basketball fans. They look forward to this. This is their Super Bowl.
So when you make plans to come to the shootout next week, don't miss the early games. At 4 o'clock at Q&D, you have a chance to see the #1 ranked team in Illinois, Chicago Curry.
Over at Q&D, you would see the #1 team in Illinois playing the #1 team in Nebraska.
And also at 4 o'clock here at Blue Devil Gymnasium next Friday, you have a chance to watch one of the top 25 teams in the ESPN National Poll, and that's Wasatch Academy of Utah.
They're a boarding school, and they get kids from all over the country to come in there, and so they're a quality program. They knocked off 2 top 25 teams in the country last week.
And then Friday night, Q&D will host Principia, and Quincy High School will host Geneseo. That Blue Devil game is going to be right after the #5 ranked team in the country, Link Academy from Branson, will play at 5:30.
They could be a fringe NCAA type team just with what they have right now.
There are 17 games in all, and tickets are still available.
One, you could call the Quincy High Athletic Department, but you could also just go to QuincyShootout.com and get on that website, and there's a link there that you can go and buy seats.
One of my favorite things about this shootout is you can walk all around the gymnasium here and see basketball fans from all around our area. They love their teams, but they also love the game, and they come here to watch an amazing show. Brennan, back to you.
Thanks, Steve. The Quincy Shootout is always a ton of fun, and I know many people in the area can't wait for it to tip off next weekend. While it might be cold and snowy outside, baseball season continues to inch closer and closer each day. And what better way to get in the mood for the Major League Baseball season than by checking out the Cardinal Caravan this morning? We take a closer look for tonight's Sports in Focus. Cardinal players, both past and present, made their way to Maybe Sports Complex at Hannibal LaGrange University to partake in the annual Cardinals Caravan.
It's always exciting to come down to these small parts of Missouri. This is where the real true Cardinal fans are. They're diehard. I've came here before in the past, and the excitement is still here.
While the season is still months away, current players are setting the bar high this year.
Obviously signed a lot of great players this offseason. We have a lot of good returning players as well. So, I think our expectations are high. Obviously we want to make a deep playoff run. I think the goal in St. Louis is obviously, to win it every year.
I think that's the goal regardless. So that can be added pressure if you let it, but if you just go out and take care of business, I think that kind of takes care of itself.
Cardinal fan favorite Lars Nootbaar grew in popularity after competing in the World Baseball Classic for Japan and loves the opportunity to give back to Cardinal fans across the Midwest.
I feel like the fans know me pretty well at this point. I think the fact that I really do love the Midwest. I love being out here. I love the people. I love the environment. I love everything about it. And so, obviously, growing up in Southern California, kind of a beach community, being able to mix it up here in the Midwest, I really do enjoy it out here. And so, it's awesome.
While Nootbaar loves the Midwest, he's still getting used to the weather that comes with it.
I'm not used to the snow, but I do enjoy it. I just do a snowball at Taka, our photographer right here. It's awesome. Growing up, being able to go, snowboarding and stuff like that when I was younger, was a lot of fun. So being able to see it, hang out, kind of play with it for a little bit, it's always great.
The Cardinal baseball season will kick off on March 28th, and you can listen to every game of St. Louis baseball right here on WGEM Sports Radio.